Hi everyone, it's me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles realtor. Today we're going to be talking about gated communities within Los Angeles. This is something I get asked about every so often, but I think it's important to cover this aspect. So you're not going to want to miss this. You might want to get out a pen and paper to start taking some notes. Whatever you do, please stay tuned. And in the next couple seconds, you can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell for updates if you've not already done so. I'll be right back. Today we are going to dive into gated communities here in Los Angeles. Now, I think a lot of people, especially if you're moving to Southern California from another state, think, they have this grand idea of what Los Angeles landscape looks like, right? And they picture all these beautiful homes with gates or maybe gated communities. And gated communities are not really the norm, right? What is very normal here is walls, fences, around your property's border, which is not necessarily something that is common in other parts of the country. But there are gated communities here in Los Angeles. In fact, there's about 33 gated communities throughout the Los Angeles basin and the San Fernando Valley, and that does not include Calabasas because Calabasas is utterly unique. And if you want to learn more about those communities, you can watch my video on Calabasas. But what we're going to dive in to today is those luxurious gated communities that people are really thinking about when you think gated communities. So we're going to be focusing on Bel Air, Brentwood, Hollywood Hills, along Beverly Hills, even Tarzana and Woodland Hills over on the valley side. So you don't want to leave. You want to stay at the very end. I've got examples for you and just so much to share. Now, the benefit of gated communities really is all about the security, right? You have to go through a guard gate to get in. So if you're a resident, you're somewhat protected because someone that doesn't have an appointment, is not scheduled to see you, can't just drive up to your house and knock on your door. And in today's society, that tends to freak people out. Some of us, it's not unwelcoming to have a friend just drop by, but the days of where that really happens are kind of long gone, right? So that being said, Bel Air Crest is a 24-hour guard-gated community. Now, Bel Air Crest is just above the Getty View Park in Bel Air, and it's literally, you can kind of across the 405 freeway from the Getty Center. There's about 268 homes here in this community. Private community. It was a planned development that's actually subdivided into two different sections, custom homes and canyon homes. Now, the canyon homes range in size from 2,500 square feet all the way up to 4,500 square feet, and they sit on lots that are over 8,000 square feet. Now, houses in the custom home range found in the canyon home section are like 9,000 square feet up to 1,500 square feet, and they sit on lots that are larger, 1,600 square feet to 30,000 square feet. Now, 30,000 square feet is not quite an acre is a little over 40,000 square feet, but that gives you an idea. These are much larger lots than what you get throughout the rest of Los Angeles. There's a second gated community in Bel Air called Bel Air Park. Now, this is situated off of Mulholland and Bel Air Crest Drive. That's where the gate is. And it has 145 single-family homes in this community. Now, this community has been also known as Fremont Estates. And the homes here are a mixture of single-story and two-story homes. They include a variety of architectural styles. There's been some updates, so you've got everything from homes in the era that this community was built, as well as newer homes being built and remodeled. Mulholland Estates is another 24-hour gated community here in Bel Air. There's a collection of 33 homes. It's well known for its privacy. There's a lot of Mediterranean architecture within this community. Most of the homes are on at least a half acre lot, up to even 10 acres, right? Plenty of space for your pool, your tennis courts, and everything that you really want to enjoy for entertaining and indoor-outdoor Southern California living in this community. It's one of the reasons why this is a really desirable one, very private, very exclusive, and wonderful area. Beverly Park is actually two guard-gated communities within the Beverly Hills P.O. Box, commonly referred to BHPO, because it has the famous Beverly Hills zip code 90210, right? Now, it's divided into two areas. It was originally developed by Brian Adler, and so you have Beverly Park North and Beverly Park South. These, the Beverly Park North and Beverly Park South were both built and developed in the 90s. And this area is really desirable due to its large lots and the fact that it's got all this great security, right? So to kind of give you a little bit more in-depth feel of what's the difference between north and south, it goes a little something like this. Homes in Beverly Park North tend to be larger than the homes in Beverly Park South. Beverly Park North homes are anywhere from 10,000 to 30,000 square feet versus the 8,000 to 10,000 square feet in Beverly Park South. You know, overall, there's a total of 80 homes. Beverly Hills Park North has 64 homes and Beverly Hills Park South has 16 homes. It's really something to consider exploring both, depending on what's available in the market, of course, the north and the south, but driving through this community to see like what area feels best for you. They have views. There's also such an exclusivity to this community. I mean, it's known for the exclusivity. Paparazzi can't get in. Other people can't get in. A lot of celebrities live here because of that exclusivity. And it's just such a self-contained community. Beverly Ridge Estates is another gated community in the Beverly Hills P.O. Box area. So again, 90210 zip code, but it's technically the Beverly Hills P.O. Box area. It's located between Coldwater Canyon Drive and Franklin Canyon Park. This neighborhood is really east of Beverly Park, and it's all custom homes. Only 12 homes in this community, and they're all on average over 10,000 square feet. So very exclusive, very small. Not if you're looking for like a big community that's private and gated, this might not be for you, but if you just don't want very many neighbors, this might be one to consider. Hidden Valley Estates is another 24-hour gated community. It is in the Beverly Hills P.O. Box. There's 33 homes here. It abuts Franklin Canyon Park, and it is where the Santa Monica Mountains meet Coldwater Canyon. It kind of has like a what do you call it? Like a bowl shape, if you will, neighborhood. There's not a lot of streets here, and it's near the Barbara Fine Outlook. So it's a really great location, and something that might be worth taking a look. Not a really large community, but not a super small one either. Mulholland Estates is a guard-gated community right off of Mulholland and Beverly Glen. There's 95 homes here. These were all custom built in the 1980s. Most of these homes are on a fairly large lot size, an acre plus. The development was originally developed by Kenneth Chan, and he had planned to do like this luxury restaurant on Mulholland Drive and have 100 condos and 12 single-family homes, but he later revised this just to the development it is today, which is 95 homes and ultimate when it comes to luxury. Oak Pass is a gated community in the upper Benedict Canyon section of the Beverly Hills P.O. Box. This particular development has 40 homes. It offers a lot of privacy, serenity, and a lot of nature. A lot of the homes in this community are on larger lots. Some are, most of them are an acre, but some are like 3 acres plus. So there's some big estates here, which is really nice if you want to get away from the city, have that like nature feel or that oasis that you can create by having such a beautiful estate. The Summit is another guard-gated community in the Beverly Hills P.O. Box. This is a community of 80 homes on only 6 streets, so it's not a very large community. Most of the properties were built in the 80s, but like most of Los Angeles, development has been occurring. Newer homes are being erected, which is changing the landscape of this development, if you will. The original builds were about 4,000 square feet to 8,000 square feet, and the lot sizes started at 15,000 square feet. Wallingford Estates is a very small gated community of only 15 homes in the Beverly Crest, Beverly Hills P.O. Box area along the Benedict Canyon Ridge, or the ridge right above Benedict Canyon. There's actually a very famous home that sits at the very end of this particular area. It's on almost 6 acres. It's 52,000 square feet of living space, and it's just a mega mansion right there on Wallingford Drive. Brentwood Circle is a gated community in Brentwood. It has 67 luxurious homes, and this particular community has 3 different gates that you can enter into the community. Brentwood Country Estates, also in Brentwood, is a much smaller gated community of only 13 homes, and it was developed by the Hiltons in the 90s. Homes here on average are over 3 acres, and they have views of the city, the ocean, and of course Catalina Island. Mountain Gate is a large private gated community in Brentwood. It has 298 homes in this community. And it does contain homes as well as condos, which is highly unusual for a gated community. This is a very unique development. Single family homes are actually broken down into 3 sections. There's Stony Hill, which has 109 single family homes with its own community pool and spa. Then there's the Vista, which has a separate guard gated entrance, and then the Crown, which is a collection of 71 homes with 2 tennis courts, a pool, and a spa. Mountain Crestline is like the most prestigious community in Mountain Gate, with only 4 custom built mansions. So it's kind of like a city within a city, if you will, right? There's also townhomes. In these townhome communities are the Ridge and the Terrace. The Ridge is 72 townhomes, and their floor plans are 3,000 square feet to 4,000 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and 4 bedrooms. There's a variety of floor plans when this was developed. And the Terrace is a collection of 24 townhomes. And with these ones, they all share at least one wall with another unit. These particular townhomes are clustered in buildings of 3 to 5 units, so it's not a lot. What's special, in addition to everything I've just shared about this community, is that it has the Mountain Gate Country Club, which has 2 golf courses, 27 holes, pro shop, tennis courts, and of course a spa. What else do you expect from a country club? Now, the memberships are not automatic if you buy a home here, but you can purchase a membership when you buy a home here as well. And what's really important to know, if you are a golfer or a novice, the country club golf course is considered one of the top golfing locations here in Los Angeles. So buying a home here, if you're a golfer, could really be a great move. Now, I have to share, because there's so many gated communities, I'm only going to cover a few today. We're going to have a part 2 of this video, but I am going to wrap this up with the only gated community in Hancock Park. This is called Fremont Place. It was developed in 1911. It's off Wilshire Boulevard. It has these iconic pillars that designate the entrance. And over time, the original development, which was only 48 homes, has been subdivided into 73 homes. It still has a lot of prestige and character. Most of the affluent residents that make up this area were very concerned about its integrity. So the Fremont Place Association is a nonprofit corporation that is kind of like the HOA. They cover 24-hour gated patrol, security. They coordinate maintenance of the common areas, general liability, and they also are dealing with the filming that takes place here. So they make sure that when this area is used for filming, that the licenses are done and that fees are paid, which is a good thing, right? It's interesting because this area is also known for having a lot of mega mansions, and it definitely is an affluent and prestigious part of Hancock Park. So again, this is part 1 of gated communities throughout Los Angeles. I originally started recording this video intending to go through them all, but unfortunately I'm out of time today, so I will pick up the rest later. But again, if you were looking for gated communities in Los Angeles, I just went over the ones in Bel Air, Brentwood, Beverly Hills, and ended with Hancock Park. This is all some really great parts of Los Angeles. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, I'm going to ask if you would just take a moment to do so before you leave this video. And also, if you are thinking about relocating to Los Angeles, I have a relocation guide below. And after the second part of this video, I will have a guide on the entire gated communities here. Today,